A problem. I talk about smoking weed on stage all the time and doing all sorts of dastardly shit. So I make jokes about stealing people's mail, which I don't do, just in case it is on. But
well, fuck yeah, gang. On that note, we would like to welcome you back to another Dude Actually podcast. We are joined by the one, the only, Smiley comedy, Lucas Schneider himself.
Fuck yeah. And before we get double, triple started, as always, our sponsor is THC Dispensary. Do you have the two?
you had it.
Oh, it's right here.
And dropped it.
THC Dispensary. Today we've got a special one for Lucas being on. We got a Reese's joint, and they spelled it the same way that I spell my name. So we picked it up. We're doing the thing. And, of course, as always, this podcast is also sponsored by beer. Not this beer in general. So what's up, dude?
I'm jealous of y'all with such lucrative sponsorship, I'll tell you that.
It was hard to get that one cleared, yeah.
I'm sure.
We had to talk to every single beer.
Every beer.
It was
Every beer.
a lot of legal.
Mr. Beer, I'm sure it was tough to deal with.
Yeah. Mr. Lager was...
Good luck getting that guy in a room, dude.
Oh, rough.
We had to
Rough
fucking
deal.
join a Zoom call 7 months after the first email.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Here we
even
are.
there.
Wait, this is 1 pint, huh?
I suppose so.
That's
I hope
crazy.
so. That's what I paid for, so.
It's good to have you on, man. Thanks for coming
It's
to
good
our
to be
spot.
here.
Lucas hosts a show downtown every single Monday at Dubliners Pub. It's an open mic, and it's probably the best crowd I've seen at any open mic in Omaha. And it's consistently good crowds, good comedy. And he does a fantastic job at hosting the show. It's truly an honor to have you.
Yeah,
to have
for real.
him
Thank
on.
you. We
Thank you,
enjoy
man.
having you guys down there. I actually have some news about that now. After the first of the year, we're going to be moving up and start at 8 o'clock instead of 9. So
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So,
Mondays at 8 will work good, dude.
You know what? That'll be nicer, too. Like, people won't... I don't think people will, like, have to leave it all because of any obligation.
that's what I'm
like,
hoping
at all.
That I'm really glad about Quick Draw too, because last week I almost missed Quick Draw, and I have to be there every Tuesday and Sunday, like, you know, obligatorily, but I almost missed Sunday because I forgot that it's at 7 and not 8, you know.
Right.
And I'm like getting dinner ready, and I look at the stove, at my like fucking clock on the stove. I'm heating shit up. I'm like 6:30. I got plenty of time. I'm like, fuck, no, I don't at all. Like, fucking not eating. Holy shit, I got to get the fuck out of here now. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, it's at 7 and not 8. But dude, man, everything being at 8 is the way.
That makes Sunday,
time.
Monday,
It's the
and
way.
Tuesday consistent with everything we got to do.
Yeah. That really is. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are like our 3 comedy days in a row.
8 p.m., 8
We-
o'clock sharp.
We usually don't do Sunday. We just go and like hang out on Sunday.
Right.
Monday, I always do a set, and then sometimes Tuesdays I'll do a set. But now, like drumming, it's like hard to switch gears.
right.
But yeah, dude, fucking. Well, wait. Do we want to do this one?
Are you ready to?
Yeah, this is from
Ooh.
THC Dispensary, completely
like-
legal in every state.
It
Obviously,
is THCA.
This is their top shelf. These are going for $10 right now.
Reese's.
They have a lot. They probably have 30 strains in there right now, and yeah, they're all fucking
$60 an ounce for select strains, too.
Awesome. Yeah, there's some that are $60 an ounce.
Way
This is
too
200.
much, by the way. That's such a good deal.
Oh,
it
dude,
took
they-
us 3 months to go through 1 ounce.
Yeah, Black Friday or
Yeah.
was it Black Friday that we went in? We went for some deal that they had, and they were doing like $100 top shelf ounces.
Yeah, they were. Well, we went for Dance Fest and we got that deal. But also, I mean, I guess that was separate. But yeah, you're right. No, they did have $100 ounces.
Yeah, it was wild. I was like, dude, if I smoked more flower, I'd be all over this. I'd be up, down, and around it.
Do y'all dance?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I can't. I got all the rhythm and no moves. That's where I'm at.
Dude, at
We
least
were
you
in
got the
show
rhythm.
choir.
Yeah.
Were you? Me too. I did musicals and stuff in high school.
Nice.
Oh
we did
shit!
too.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So
Yeah,
we had the same caliber of weird friends.
Oh, yeah. Well, I went to a super small school with like K through 12 had like 180 people total.
K through 12, 180 people.
Dude, that's insane.
That's so.
So in high
Also,
school, you
really weird if you're in 12th grade and there's like kindergartners at your school.
They were in a different building. Thank
Oh,
God.
okay.
good.
But
Yeah,
there
you
was,
could trip over one and just
Yeah.
fucking take them out.
Well, 7th through 12th all in one building is wild. That was bananas. But there was only like 15 kids in each grade.
That's crazy, dude.
We had 26, and we were huge for that school.
Your graduating class?
Yeah. So, school that small, everybody pretty much can do everything. You know.
That's wild.
Yeah, you're like head of the theater department and the quarterback and...
Yeah, you're just the guy.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of that. I did one-act speech, mock trial.
You were the best artist.
Oh, no, I wasn't. I played football and basketball and track too.
Yeah.
I wasn't great at any of it, but
You were. That's a jack of all trades.
Yeah, we were talking before the cast. He did track like a lot. Like he was in it for the pole vault, dude. I'm like, that is like the coolest but scariest thing.
I went to there was a pole vault club before they introduced it at Millard North.
You pole vaulting.
Pole vault club,
pole
9th
vault
grade.
club is a whole different thing.
Because they were going to introduce it in 10th grade and start a real team for pole vault at Millard North. And then I noped the fuck out because I thought about it. Not for me. It's not for me. I'm not meant to go that high up. I'm meant to stay close to the ground.
No, yeah, you really got to watch when your feet leave the ground, dude.
Well, I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about like breaking other structures.
It's just a mat that sits on the ground. You think you're going to break the earth?
Yeah. I will cause a new crevasse. I will. You hit it right on the head.
Yeah, crack foundations and shit.
Dude, that sounds like a urban guy's life. Crack foundations.
Autobiography.
Yeah.
You're a heavy machine operator. You never even had to get certified, dude.
No.
Carrying that dump truck around everywhere.
Well, I'm glad that nobody else is certified to drive it. I'd be worried.
Some guy just shows up and shows you a car.
Yeah.
I guess I got him.
Yeah, no, like, oh.
Let me show you how to back this thing up.
You've got the proper documentation. I have no choice, I guess.
Yeah, surrender hips.
Whoa. Something about that was not okay.
I know, I thought about it.
It rolled off your tongue a little easier.
Yeah, I was like, that was 2 in your brain already.
Yep, surrender hips. Fuck yeah.
I worry about you, buddy.
No, you don't.
No.
You got nothing to worry about.
No, I got better things to do than worry about.
Y'all seem like you don't worry about nothing. So
we don't really worry about a lot.
We consistently worry about a lot of things all the time, but
he's the worrier. I'm the procrastinator, which is
I'm also the procrastinator too. But I also worry. I just take in all your worries.
Yeah, I just wake up and I'm
burden.
I do shoulder his burden. I shoulder his children.
No.
Tips like that, I'm not surprised.
With those big thighs, man. All right, that's quite enough. Why don't you go ahead and pass it? You gonna finish that? You gonna start that?
Dude.
You're just gonna have an open...
You are deadhead redemption right now, dude.
He looks like he's about to tell somebody they dress like shit.
And suck him off afterward. That's why I was cooking so long, Reese.
Deadhead redemption, dude. That's fucking stupid and so funny. God,
what do you think I'm here for? This is what you
stupid.
pay me for, dude.
Yeah, I do pay you a lot.
You pay me so much.
Nepotism, dude.
Wild. Me Too movement hasn't hit here, apparently.
Right here, it's the not yet movement.
It's not time.
This is all right. He said it's very chocolatey. I love when people talk about weed because they're like, oh, yeah, man, like it's super sweet and earthy and chocolatey and all these things. It's like, dude, it just tastes like burnt plant. Like, yeah, there's variation, and I get that. I was a grower for 4 years. I know terpenes. I know all that shit. But don't sit here and tell me, like, your strain tastes like literal pineapples.
Because in all my years, there have maybe been 4 strains that actually tasted like something.
Yeah.
Like, the very rarely.
Yeah, I could say the same.
I mean, sour diesel tastes like gasoline.
It smells like Fruity Pebbles. That's how I could always tell.
Sour diesel?
Yes.
We grew one called Clementine Mimosa. It was super pretty, super sticky.
Citrus.
Like, when you look at it, it's the perfect kind of weed. Truly. My screensaver, one of my screensavers is it. Nice and like purpley throughout, but It didn't get you that high, but the taste was so fruity and phenomenal. Like, it was so citrusy. And, I smoked that almost primarily for like 3 years. Anytime that we grew a batch, I was like, cool, I will buy a pound of my own weed. You know?
That sounds great.
I love that shit.
We've had that before, right?
I think
Drew brought it back, or Drew brought it back.
Drew brought back an
very fruity. It felt like squishing a lemon or an orange wedge, like in my mouth, like biting into an orange wedge almost.
Unfortunately, he brought outdoor stuff, so
No.
which is good. That's all Drew
Are you
ever
fucking
bought.
kidding me?
That's all Drew ever bought
He
was
didn't
outdoor.
even bring the good stuff back. Drew, if you're watching this right now,
Fuck you.
How dare you bring homeless weed?
Drew, if you are for some reason watching this right now, literally go fuck yourself.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, stranger.
Yeah. We got him, dude.
We got him, dude. We got him real
Yeah,
good.
so, same with Lucas, dude. Thanks for having our
Yeah,
back.
thank
on
you
that.
for having our back.
Yeah.
Old alley hoop, dude. We both tried to dunk and slipped on the floor.
Lucas jumped on our backs. And,
Yeah, and
I got
Lucas.
there
Yeah.
eventually.
yeah. That's what I was picturing too.
One hand like in the fucking basket, one hand like
Fingering us? What was that movement?
like holding his ball, putting his finger in his ass. Yeah, dude. Fucking signature
Dude,
move.
imagine
call
if
it- I call it
LeBron
the
made a
gr-
dunk and put his finger in his ass while doing it.
That's why I call him my plug. It ain't because he sells me weed.
Dude, you just got your homie coming up behind you when you make a dunk and pushing your booty hole in. Getting you to the heavens right there.
I can't make that last couple inches.
Yeah,
unless
like, I got
get,
Alley-oops.
Make sure you give him an assist in the scorebook.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one finger in, 10 toes down.
That's 10 toes down and one finger in.
Gotta do it.
That's a lot happening
Yeah.
for just a couple extra points. Like,
Hey, you got a lot of friendship.
dude, I did leg day the other day, and you see those like machines that the girls are always on, like
Those ones?
They're like the butt machines, really.
Yeah. They say they're for your thighs. But
Yeah, no, dude, all of yesterday,
For sure?
dude, and most of today so
no.
far. No, that's
Jimmy
too,
Hunter.
that's too heavy for
I
me.
still gotta
right
make
now.
it. I'm supposed to be the guest on Quick Draw tonight. So
Wait,
Yes.
the co or the special guest host.
Oh, dude.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
That's
It's so
I was
fun.
hoping you'd be on tonight in general just because it'd be a perfect lead up to that.
Oh, they'd be great.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Quick Draw Comedy, shout
Dude,
out.
anytime something good comes to your mind, just say it in the fucking mic. That's like the one thing that
That's
I've
what we
seen the
learned.
last few weeks is like we've had some good guests, but they've just been like
A little quiet.
they've just been like quiet and yeah,
There's a lot of quietness.
Yeah.
I don't know what is wanted. It seems like mean is wanted sometimes, but then everybody's nice. So I don't know what
It's,
I would
uh,
do
just
about that. But
any-
puns, comments.
Like
I don't know.
I said the dumbest stuff all the time. Like Cole was talking about how she's a paraprofessional at a school. And so I asked her, like, for her next set, I was like, do they have to wear helmets when they jump out of the plane then? Or, like, what's your,
yeah.
And it was just stupid shit like that. Like, anytime something dumb popped into my head. But, yeah, some people, like, do a little bit of roasting, and it's good. It's playful.
Oh,
Back
Rashad's
and
gonna
forth.
get the business.
Oh, dude.
I can't wait.
Rashad's not a very good sport when he starts getting the business, dude.
Well, for about a year now, we've been speaking of basketball. We're supposed to be playing a game of one-on-one.
Yeah, I've heard.
And I've gotten him to say yes to it, but he won't set a date. He won't pick a time with me.
Of course he
I'm gonna
won't.
press him on him now.
Dude, you should set up a time. We can record it too.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's-
and there's a lot of courts that I know of that no one ever uses.
Well, there's
like,
also
just
one
public
literally
courts.
in our neighborhood.
yeah, I drove by it on
you
the
were?
way down here. Speaking
In
of
the
which, even
neighborhood,
being a
in the park.
mailman, it felt like getting to fucking Atlantis trying to find this place.
Dude, you found. I knew you'd find it immediately because you're a mailman. Rashad, it took the first time he came here, it took him 40 minutes because he went to the wrong apartment complex that shared a similar address.
Goodness.
Every
Yeah.
single time.
My mailman skills are the only thing that saved me.
Yeah.
Made it so I could find it.
Dude, every single time we've given somebody the address, they end up like
It
calling
never
us.
works.
Yeah.
Every single person we brought over, couples too, even if they're not single. Every person that we brought over.
Is it 9705? 970?
2905. You
Yeah,
fucking dilt.
Yeah, put your address.
No,
Say your
it's
full
just-
address.
Oh, wait, yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Full address on the
Wait.
podcast.
Because I used to live here, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I should remember, this fucking the address, you know.
9025 Charcoal Lane, Pilgrimage, Nebraska.
Pilgrimage.
6966.
Pilgrimage, Saskatchewan.
Nebraska.
1725 Nebraska Avenue.
28 Northwest.
Northway, New Brunswick.
We are there. You can find us there.
United
Airlines.
Arab.
Dude, the United Arab Emirates are the people who came into fucking 9/11, dude. It wasn't United Arab Emirates. It's United Arab Emirates because they're in the air. I'll workshop that. I'll make that something. Maybe. Maybe not.
That was fantastic.
That was a long way to go for that.
Yeah, we need
It's
more.
a long trip from the UAE to here.
Long trip west. The pilgrimage.
The Mecca.
The Mecca.
Mecca leka hi, Mecca hidey ho.
The Mecca, dude. Why do you have that like just available for reference?
What do you mean? Of course I have Mecca available. I'm a religious man.
What do they call and the epic? Yeah, an epic. It's a story. Don't look at me like you in writing and stories.
No, I know
you have
what
an
an epic is, but what are you talking? What are you referencing? The pilgrimage to Mecca is not an epic.
It could be.
No.
Getting this far
It
west
could be a
and hitting,
short story
getting
nowadays.
this far west and hitting the World Trade Center and fucking disrupting all of the United
you meaning
States
9/11
forever?
was a pilgrimage?
That was an epic. Yeah.
I think it was pretty epic, and George Bush was just fucking cranking his nuts the whole time.
Do you
He
think
was
George
watching all-
Bush is the good guy then, or the bad guy in the story? Like, who's the good guy in 9/11?
Mark Wahlberg, I think.
Mark.
Yeah,
think
because
he
it wouldn't happen.
We gotta
if
get
he
all
was
these
there.
people
Yeah,
out of here.
if he was
He
there,
said that.
Yeah, he
said
did.
that. He
If
said that
he
multiple
would've-
times.
yeah,
If
he
he'd have
would've
been on
not-
the plane, it wouldn't have gone down like that.
Yeah,
He
He
has
said
he
that.
said that.
He has said that
Publicly.
publicly many
Yeah.
times.
He is.
It wouldn't have went down like that if I
So
was
obviously, Mark Wahlberg is the real hero, but he couldn't take action. He was probably filming like I don't
there. I think he
know.
was
What a
probably doing
fucking
Invincible
thing to
at the
say.
Yeah,
time
he
or
was
something.
probably just beating homeless black people and fucking filming
Yeah, dude.
something.
I mean, honestly, if
shitty
I was in
hamburgers.
that plane, it wouldn't have gone the same way either. There'd have been one more person that
One
died.
more-
No, you would have been
one
like,
more person
"Ah!"
crying. Hey Jafar, come put a finger in my ass.
Yeah, dude. Let me dunk one last time.
Hey, that's my plug right there.
You go,
I gotta
Fuck
call
yeah,
the plug
dude.
one last time before
Yeah.
9/11.
Inside job, dude. We have a song called Hands Up, and it's about 9/11 inside job. You know how rappers usually are like hands up, like put your hands up, and then we have a song called Hands Up, and it's like hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, 9/11 inside job, hands up.
And then we stopped the music.
Yeah, we stopped the music completely, and we're like, who has their hands up?
Well, it
Yeah.
was. So I mean, it's not so much a
Exactly,
fun thing
but
as the
you
truth.
guys-
People are like, ooh.
You guys think that we're gonna have a 9/11 in our
Two?
lifetime?
Another one?
Yeah, like a 9/11 too.
9/12.
I mean, I guess I don't know
How old
why
are
I
you
said in
two?
our lifetime. That was in our lifetime, but like, yeah, something like big. You think like the White House is gonna get carpet bombed, or like, I really shouldn't say these things on YouTube, but I'm asking a
Are
question.
you planning something?
No, because if I was, I definitely could not specify that
I think
that I'm planning
So it's
to carpet bomb the
just
White
so
House.
we know, the address has been described.
7508
exactly
Rudolph.
his plans to commit some kind of an act.
You know?
What?
Maybe. I mean,
know,
it could.
Potentially, but
New Jersey? New Jersey.
definitely
New Jersey surrounding area
not.
nuked.
You think it's going to be New Jersey?
Well, because
That
that's
would
where all
be
the
the
drones
easiest.
are right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, all the drones are over.
You don't know
here.
about that?
You don't know about the New Jersey drones?
You got to get
He's
on.
out of the
you
loop.
got- he's out of the conspiracy. You got to get on your conspiracies, bro.
What's
well,
happening?
you also got to get on the news.
The news. It's
I gotta
actual
get on
news,
it.
Too. You
Get on the news.
I got to talk about this
You
on the
need
news.
to talk about this. You don't know what it is, so you got to talk.
And Jimmy
about it.
Carter died, so
So-
something bad's gonna
So
happen.
yeah, so
now.
what's happening? There's
So-
drones over New Jersey.
Yeah, there's
right
a
now.
bunch of drones that they don't know the origin of.
and there's a bunch of drones.
They're just floating.
There's drones over New Jersey. Yes, and there's a bunch of drones.
Different.
Hell yeah! I'm glad I know so much
Hey,
more now.
there's drones in New Jersey. You know, the like the.
So what's going? All right, Lucas, what's going on?
There's a bunch of drones over New
Yeah,
Jersey.
they're considered UAP, the unidentified aerial something.
Yeah, they're not alien though, but they've
They're not
also
alien,
said that they're
but they-
not.
Yeah,
they're
they
not
said
anything
not the
foreign.
U.S.
Yeah.
They're
So the
not
government
ours,
definitely
but-
knows what's going on. But the rumors and conspiracy theories is either there's a leftover nuke here from Ukraine that like was either shipped here or shipped there or something in that area, or unidentified aerial phenomena like UFOs coming to search, or like we're getting too ahead in AI, so the UFOs are coming. But obviously, any government entity that can track the fucking dude that got found at McDonald's, Luigi, the fact that they tracked him and they're like not caring or not publishing anything about these like pretty scary drones flying very concisely and without necessarily a trace of origin and like most autonomy over New Jersey. It's ridiculous. There's like thousands of drones, even some above the clouds. Like from airplane videos, seeing people like record outside and there's literally drones.
And what do they have? So they have propellers.
Yes.
And all right,
Yeah.
so
it seems
so
like
they
they're
are-
like
it's not- it
they're
doesn't seem
looking for
alien.
something.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like.
It seems like our shit.
Yeah,
If I
it is
had to-
definitely our shit.
It definitely
and we're
seems
looking
like it's
for
our
something.
shit, and we're not admitting that it's our shit.
Yes.
Because we don't want to admit
Obviously.
that we can do that.
And
But-
we're looking for
because
something.
they're also out there forever. They're out there for a real long
Yep, like
time.
16-hour battery life without
yeah.
moving, or if like they can move really fast, like going straight and then immediately, and that takes a bunch of battery to do that.
And so no one's tracked down a single instance of when one, I guarantee they turn off all the lights. There's no heat signature probably coming from them. Who has
There's
the
no
technology to
radar
track?
signature. There's no like there's something about them that makes them undetectable
Yeah,
from
they've
radar.
got some kind of stealth.
Well, but
shit going
radar,
No, this
radar bounces shit back. So you I mean they can see birds on radar if it's a big enough bird.
yeah.
It's
These
literally
these are bigger than birds.
Yeah, and they don't know where they're coming from.
And no one's had a single instance of like
People have recorded
flying
so
off
many.
and dude, it's crazy because like
No.
if I was in New Jersey and I was like really wanting to know, you'd think
Well,
you'd,
I would
you'd,
say
you'd
the same,
track
but it's
one
like
drone.
if
right?
one's 800 feet in the air, what are you going to do about
Yeah,
it?
how are you going to do anything about it? You can
Yeah.
see it. I mean, the best.
That's the thing. They're not like 100 feet up. They're like some are even above the clouds.
Because at some point you have to refuel. I mean, they're battery powered, so you got to charge them.
16 hours.
And
They've seen
at
them
some
go
point
for.
you got to have that be recalled.
Yep.
Where are they going? Where
I don't know.
They-
It's fully. Also, they've detected that they haven't been able to track the signal, which means that the drones themselves are autonomous. So they like have a point of going back, but it's not somebody controlling them. They're like fully autonomous drones. So they're acting on their. It seems like they're looking for something.
It's all over, boys. I'm gonna dig a hole in the ground.
Dude, we can all. I would love to dig a hole too, dude.
That's some scary
I'm just
shit.
gonna dig a hole in the ground and we're gonna chill out.
That's some scary shit, man.
Isn't it? That's going. That's the news, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's literally happening right now. If we look
It's
up
not.
in the
It's
sky,
not even crazy UFO nonsense.
No.
It's like actual news reports.
Yeah.
It's for real.
If we looked up in the sky in New Jersey right now, we'd see a few drones just going.
I wonder how like residents feel like this
Scared
is
as fuck.
watched,
Yeah.
I would feel.
Yeah,
fucking
they feel
spooked.
terrified. They've complained many a time.
You know what I bet it feels like? I bet it feels like the end of Goodfellas.
So-
When he's like, have you seen that movie?
No,
Okay,
I was
well,
looking
never
over
mind.
at Reese to see if he maybe
Have you
has.
seen that movie?
Goodfellas, yeah.
So you know at the end when he's all coked out and sweating, driving around, thinking the helicopter's falling.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably.
Yeah. People in New Jersey
It would have been a good
are not
reference
on
if you'd
drugs
seen
right
the
now.
movie. So, my bad.
Yeah, people in New Jersey have stopped doing acid recently.
Yeah, they stopped doing any drugs.
What
They're
up,
always
Bradley?
being followed by helicopters.
You should write that down. That's a good one. I mean, it wouldn't have been funny to me because I didn't have any fucking idea that there was drones in New Jersey. But
No,
dude,
you
I
don't.
really don't. I don't watch current events, but I will say
The gaps in knowledge between you two is crazy. You haven't seen Goodfellas and you didn't know there was drones
Yeah.
going on. That's mind-boggling to me.
No, I got some similarities, but I keep up. I'm born.
he didn't have a spaghetti western dad like I did.
Is that the name of that?
That's
fashion
what that is.
style?
Spaghetti
It's
western.
Spaghetti western.
No, spaghetti westerns are like your old Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
Like,
we know what those are.
Yeah,
Oh.
overdone ones.
yeah. Well, the cheap, really, is they were all just filmed in NorCal.
They were just made with spaghetti. They didn't have
Or
much more.
Not even NorCal. I guess it was like Southern Cal.
Yeah, Southern Cal, Southern
Desert.
Texas.
Go over to Nevada.
Yeah, maybe Arizona.
Yeah, well, they'd say they're in Arizona in
They'd really be filming
1861. Yeah, but they'd be filming
California.
Yeah.
California.
Calamari. Hell yeah,
Wow.
dude. Yeah.
What a deal.
What a deal.
It's a great deal.
A lot less than I'd want to pay.
Yeah, but it's still a good value.
Because I pay every day, I tell you.
No,
You don't.
Westerns are good. My dad was a big Smokey and the Bandit dude.
Yeah.
Smokey and the Bandit?
My dad was
great movie.
John Wayne, Clint
My dad was
Eastwood.
John Wayne. My
Yeah.
dad is 100% John Wayne pilled.
John Wayne's real name was Marion, and he was a draft dodger. So
Clint
How
Eastwood
American
was
is
For
that?
good purpose?
I don't think so.
Okay, that makes sense.
It didn't seem like it. He also slapped a lady at the Academy Awards.
Did she deserve it?
No.
Oh, that's fucked up.
not at all. Yeah, John Wayne was kind of a fucking douchebag.
That's insane.
John Wayne was a fucking
I was thinking of like
douchebag.
Will Smith and like
Even
Chris
then,
Rock.
I don't think
What
Chris
it-
Rock.
what it
No,
was-
he didn't deserve it. But I
don't-
wanted to ask that question. Like, what if she was being crazy and instead of, if
He
she
was
was
laughing
the Will
first.
Smith and he was the Chris Rock and he slapped her because she was like, and he went first, that'd be cool. But yeah, no, that's insane.
Yeah, no, it
Was she just heckling and he just?
No, I can't remember who it was. Won an award, refused to go, and sent a Native American lady up to receive his award. And John Wayne put his hands on the Native American lady because she went up there and did a speech about how Native Americans weren't represented properly. Like, John Wayne was the bad guy in this story.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you guys got to read the news, man.
Yeah.
Damn, we're both off.
Shit. Dude.
He was a wild dude.
Do you know they also found 30 pounds of blocked food, like year-old food in his colon? 30 fucking pounds of it. He had a dirty fucking colon, dude.
He's a dirty man. Dirty man.
What
But they
was he-
filmed a lot of his movies near where they tested the nukes. So,
Oh,
like, a
shit.
lot of those people ended up getting cancer and dying, like, crazy, weird deaths because they
John
were-
Wayne died of cancer, right?
Yeah. A whole bunch of people that were working on those movies that whole time ended up getting cancer and sick and dying later. And they think it's because they were filming them near where we were testing nukes.
Yeah, and I mean, fucking having,
Which is
having,
crazy.
having
I mean-
mercury in their thermometers and fucking lead in their paint. Like, dude.
Yeah, everything.
Asbestos.
They're like cans.
Eating
Buy
asbestos.
everything from a can.
Yeah.
And
If you
it's
eat
gonna be
asbestos,
10.
you'll never catch fire.
No, you will, yeah. Prevent.
Like, they were using
Spontaneous
tin cans
combustion.
and tin foil.
They were using everything that's horrible
Yeah,
for
they're-
all of us
yeah.
constantly.
Yeah, they were.
No wonder all the fucking old people have cancer.
Yeah, dude.
You can only survive like 10 years with cancer around you.
The nuclear generation, dude.
Who's that?
It's
Like
like
70s, 60s?
Yeah, it's like
Fallout
right
video
after the
game.
baby boomers.
Crawl out to the fallout.
So that'd be like 50s, right?
Yeah, it was like 50s, 60s,
Yeah,
even
60s
the
was
70s.
boomy.
It was like
70s was atomic.
the age of the microwave and canned food. Really is like what cements the nuclear generation, but also all the nuclear warfare.
All that preparing for war.
Gotcha,
building,
that makes sense.
Building
That
atomic
makes-
bumpers,
that makes a bit more
bunkers
sense.
all over the place.
Atomic bumpers sound like a crazy way to avoid going gutterball and bowling.
Yeah. That was a lot better than
It took
where I
me a
would've
bit.
went with
It took me a bit
I
to
wouldn't,
think
I
of
wouldn't
it.
have gotten there, so you got it.
Could
Good
you
job.
imagine an atomic bumper, dude? You hit the bumper and you just explode with your entire life and family.
Here's the thing:
There's-
if you hit the bumpers, a nuke is gonna go off in the back of the bowling
Yeah, no,
alley.
China's not gonna exist if you miss your shot.
The
little
drones
Timmy.
over Jersey are gonna do what they came for if you hit that bumper.
Yeah, don't do it. You press the bumper, dude.
I just meant no, it slipped.
So do you guys think there's any peaceful, like, you think there's any, like, good thing that would be happening in New Jersey?
No.
The drones being
No.
there? Or do you think that's all just bad day news?
No,
I think best case scenario it's testing shit, but I don't know why they would test it like that.
No.
That testing it, but that's best case. The government does a lot of stupid shit, so maybe they are testing it that way. But that would be a dumb way to test it. And I think
best
that's
case scenario
but
is
not really.
best
That's-
case scenario is it's gonna be a prank video on YouTube in about 10 months. like, I controlled 1,800 drones and terrified. I could see it. But that's the best case
domestic
scenario.
terrorism, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the best case scenario.
The best case scenario is domestic
Yes,
terrorism.
that's it.
Basically.
There's nothing. That's it. It's either like hoodlums doing some shit based off of a Discord server, or it's
The
something
government doing shit.
So yeah, I mean,
and if the government's doing some shit,
They don't seem quite fancy enough to be aliens.
so why
No.
wouldn't the government come in and get rid of those immediately?
Well,
with,
Because they're theirs. Why would they get rid of them?
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like
They're
it
not
makes me
doing
think it's
anything.
not foreign.
No,
If it was
well,
foreign-
that's what they said. That's what I opened this with. They're not foreign. I
I
said,
thought you said they weren't of American origin.
No, they said they're not of foreign origin. There's no. Sorry, I may have misspoken. I don't
You've
think I
done
did.
that a lot tonight.
I've spoken right. No, it's not of American origin.
Well, if it's
Yeah.
not of
No,
American
I'm
origin,
kidding. That's what you said.
then it would be foreign.
I did that part on purpose. No, they are. They said it's not of foreign origin. There's no domestic or international like threat from a foreign adversary.
Yeah. Well, if the government was worried about them, they would have scrambled jets to try and shoot them.
Exactly.
They would have
Yeah,
just
or-
Chinese weather.
Or they would have
balloons
brought in
and
their
shot 'em
own
down.
drones
Yeah, they
that
could've just
shoot
shot
like
them
an EMP fucking.
Yeah, or
blast
like a
at 'em.
net.
Yeah, a net would be a good
I'm
place
surprised
to start.
a citizen hasn't just shot one down.
Well, that makes me think of the SpongeBob episode where they go to where
we're
they think
talking
is
hundreds,
outer
right?
space and they shoot the net guns.
The alien hunters.
Yeah,
Alien
hunters.
Yeah. There's hundreds or thousands, or like,
1,000. I think there's 1,800 drones.
and not a single one has been harmed by a civilian or tampered
That
I
would
didn't
with.
surprise
see
me.
anything.
I haven't
Like,
seen
yeah,
anything.
New
That's what
Jersey's a big
surprises
place.
me.
Yeah, I
like-
haven't seen it.
and
No,
And those
it's-
people aren't
they're-
exactly super chill
I mean,
out.
they're
No,
pretty.
not
It's
high
not
up.
come on in, see my house
They're
kind
pretty
of place.
high up.
But
I mean,
that's all.
800
There's
feet
a lot of
is
sky
still,
rises.
well,
and
maybe they
stuff.
just are shitty hunters. I mean, I think I could hit
I mean,
a shot from 800
I could
feet.
too, but like,
If it
what
was
about the
sitting still,
ramifications of getting
that's
like
a
a
good
cop
point.
called or like
That's a good point.
Turns out it's a civilian Joan.
Well, yeah.
drone.
If they're
Turns
they're
out you hit
800
the one
feet
that's
up.
carrying the nuke.
Yeah, turns out, or like, no, that would be that'd be the best case scenario actually. Like you at least like you don't have to worry about the consequences. You're just blown up.
Well, it is. It really is like a division of people. Everyone's living so close together in a place like that, but at the same time, like you shoot and miss. At, like worst case scenario, you got like 50 drones in your area coming at you, and you don't know what the fuck they do. You don't know what they're there for.
No, they look
like it's
weird,
probably
too.
fear that has held back any sort of like.
They also
Like-
look weird.
Jamie, pull up a picture of.
Wait, is that
I gotta-
Cash or is that actually M?
What? I don't think there's anything.
Do I
over
hear
there.
anybody over there?
No, are you okay, dude?
I feel like I hear a YouTube video over there.
There's
no, it's
definitely
coming
sound coming from over the way.
Thank
but-
you, Lucas. Fuck you, Reese.
Yeah, dude. Fuck you.
Fucking
Zach.
Gabor
Thank you,
Claymore?
Lucas.
What are you talking
oh,
about?
look, New Jersey drones.
We're putting them on. You want to know one of my favorite a conspiracy I just learned about? I'm finding super interesting.
What?
That the Vatican made up the Middle Ages. And it's actually the year 1724. There's like 300 years of our history that's just made up.
Dude, I just played,
How my,
You know
prove
what?
it didn't happen.
You know
is
what?
the craziest.
I just played the new Indiana Jones, the Golden Circle game.
These
Or
look like.
It was fucking amazing game, but also I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see him making up shit.
Oh, they definitely did.
They
I went to
definitely.
Catholic, I went to Catholic school. They make shit up.
That makes sense. I did not.
Who does?
I used to argue
Uh,
with. I used to argue
Catholics.
with
The
priests.
Vatican?
Yeah.
Well, also the Vatican makes up shit. The
Oh,
Pope
yeah.
is like
the Pope is king priest, basically.
Yeah, he should.
He's,
There should
he's
be
the top
God
level
priest
of the
though.
priests.
There should be like another priest above him, like
Well,
saintly.
the person above him is supposed to be God. So
yeah, we need God.
he's
in real-
supposed to be the top one.
We should get like a
But-
105-year-old Indian dude to be God.
He's the closest to God.
Look, there was a pedophile priest at my school, and he was an Indian guy. So I don't know if I agree with you on that, but
That's not good.
he didn't get me. I was too fast, but I was on his list for sure.
Were you naughty or nice?
I don't know. Gave me a bunch of tea one night, and I threw up.
Oh
so,
yeah. He
Yeah,
knew
he
you
was.
were naughty.
yeah. It's supposed to be funny. I think it's funny.
I actually was thinking about drones and like kind of came to at the very end of that conversation, and I have no godly idea what you guys were just talking about.
There was no God.
I was thinking about
There was
the
no
Pope and
God.
drones.
Yeah.
God was
No God
not here for that.
Speaking
All right.
of gods.
Oh
let me see
yeah.
what the timing we're at.
Yeah. Well, what time is it? Holy shit!
It's been a while.
What are we at? What do we got?
Shaka Khan. We got 37 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Let's go for another like 4,
Yeah, I was gonna say like 8.
8.
You know,
6.
multiple.
Anyway, did you see the drones? You like that?
They look just like regular drones. They look like any other.
They're large though.
They're large.
They're
as
large
fuck.
compared to like.
So, like, this size? This-
like
the size of
like
this
you know
table?
the normal drones you can buy are like most of the ones I've seen are like what, like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as far
And
as
those are
big.
even some of the bigger ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
these
these
are, like, this
are
big.
they're sizable.
Yeah,
they're like
huge. They got some kind of recognizance.
yeah.
And everyone's certain that it's
Reconnaissance.
not Amazon.
Yeah,
Okay. Just making sure, dude.
they only beta
Like,
tested
imagine
in
that.
Cali.
Like, Amazon's like, dude,
Yeah,
we literally.
Amazon drones aren't above the clouds yet.
They're way up there.
Oh, so they're.
Some of them are.
I've seen, yeah, dude. I saw from a airplane, literally looking out, and there were some above the clouds. You could see distinctively like multiple different drones above New Jersey. Yeah, no, dude, they're looking. They're
High
looking for
altitude
some-
drones are that's sketchy, dude.
Dude,
That's
we're
sketchy.
telling you, we're involved.
We've been here, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Dude, that's fucking that's crazy. I mean, I get like you need some vantage, but what are you doing that high up? If not,
They're looking for something.
or are they in position for like a
No.
larger?
I think they're
thing?
watching for something.
They're watching or looking.
They're either looking for something that was lost or looking for something that's supposed to be coming.
Ooh,
That's what I think.
I like that alternative that they're waiting to intercept something they know is gonna be here. That's even scarier.
Oh,
Isn't
dude.
Yeah.
Is it is it Klorg the eternal
No,
coming into the?
It's not Klorg the Eternal.
It's the
Cthulhu's
year.
supposed to be rising. The planets
It's the
are aligning.
7,000th year.
Look, the planets are aligning on what is it, January 25th. All the planets will be lined up with the sun.
Oh no, Ben Shapiro's gonna
Maybe something crazy is gonna happen.
Ben
and the
Shapiro's
government
gonna take
knows, and they're
over.
not telling nobody.
Yeah, that won't happen in our lifetime again, will it?
Probably not.
Where all the planets align.
It's supposed. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know because they always said that
I
there
think
wasn't.
they do sometimes.
Well, everything revolves around the sun at a different rate
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I remember them
I think
saying
it happens more often than usual.
that we weren't gonna
than
get
usual.
that we weren't gonna get a good full solar eclipse more than once in my lifetime, and I've
Yeah.
seen 2 of them.
Yeah.
So
The other one we had.
sometimes I think their math is bullshit. Maybe they're fucking
Well,
up.
we
all the
also saw
weathermen
the
fuck
Aurora
up, too.
Borealis twice in Nebraska.
We've seen that a
this year.
lot.
Reese and
Yeah.
I had a life bending experience, dude.
Yeah, dude. We had sex in a cornfield.
Under the Aurora
Alone.
Borealis.
Not even on that same night.
Yeah, no, different.
Or
yeah.
wait, are we talking about the Aurora Borealis?
Oh no, I was talking about our love making the night after we found the place.
No, we drove all the way out to.
It was between Bennington and
No, it's Blair. We drove past
Blair.
and then we just like kept driving, and we could see it faintly for a while, but it wasn't getting any stronger. So we like stopped and like really looked at it. And we're like, damn.
We found a nice off road.
If we would have gone to South Dakota, dude, I bet that would have been fucking.
Yeah,
dude,
I'm pretty
50,
close to
100
there.
miles
It's
north.
so nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other night, I was walking around looking at the stars, and I was thinking, could you imagine if we had no stars? Human history with no stars. Could you imagine that? We would be so far back in time.
I don't know.
We'd still be working with stone tools. Because they
I mean-
used the stars for navigation forever.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Before
that.
cities and
Yeah.
shit. So
I was thinking we just wouldn't think about all the humbo jumbo with the stars, but no, we needed.
I don't know.
those
I live where you
stars.
can still see all the stars. So very little light pollution.
I
Yeah.
live where
So-
I can see 10.
Yeah, I noticed. That's one thing that would bum me out about moving to a city.
Yeah.
And not seeing stars all the time.
Man, when I lived on Big Island, they have Mauna Kea out there, the observatory.
Oh yeah,
And
so it
all of
has
the-
to be. They have to be dark.
Yeah, and so the whole city ordinance is like every light bulb got changed when they built the fucking like all the city street lights are a certain
dim
kind of
lights,
bulb.
right?
They're like yellow. They're not like white. They're like a really weird yellow.
Yeah, they try to like lower the transmittal rate.
But dude, you could. I mean, we're talking red galactic belt, blue galactic belt in the distance. It's like what? Like my first night, my buddy Ben goes. Doesn't say a word to me. He just like nudges me and points up, and I'm just like, huh. Whoa. And I like, dude, probably 5 minutes. I'm just like mouth open, like, dude.
That's crazy.
Like fucking.
When you can see the stars, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it feels different.
It feels like a whole different world.
Yeah, it's like ugh.
Well, it is really. There's a whole bunch of different worlds.
It really puts your problems into perspective.
Fuck yeah.
And your whole existence. I have a kid, and I was trying to explain to her that those are just suns so far away that they look that small. Trying to explain that to an 8-year-old is a real pain in the ass.
Yeah. Are those just all of your sons?
Huh? Well, it's a girl, but...
Yeah, but all of your sons in the distance?
Oh, yeah. Exactly. That's what I do with my seed. I just throw it up into the sky and it becomes stars.
Explaining that to my daughter was really difficult.
That part was really hard to talk about.
Daddy comes in his hand and throws it as far as he can every night.
Little seeds.
and it becomes stars in the sky. It's crazy.
Dude. That's based.
I can't wait to have a kid to tell him some fucking bullshit.
Speaking of the shit that Reese will tell his kid.
Oh, it'll be so much. Check it out.
Check it out.
On the
We've
Patreon.
got the Patreon for $1 a month. $1 a month. $1 every single month. Weekly episodes. Bonus episodes. $1 a month. Reese would say that it's $2 a month, but it's actually $1 a month.
It's $5 a month if you want feet pics.
Give these people $5 a month.
Give us $5 a month, but give us $1 a month minimum.
Yeah. Lucas, what do you got coming up?
Yeah, what you got going on?
What do you want to plug? What do we have?
The Dubliner every Monday night.
We'll always be there.
Absolutely. It's a fantastic time, great crowd, great bar. We'll be having more Funny Folks showcases coming up soon. That's a comedy showcase with local comics. We'll have more of that coming up. Other than that, just Smiley Comedy on all social media places.
Smiley Comedy, link in the description. Thank you so much for THC Dispensary.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Shout out to Quick Draw Comedy. In Jesus' name, amen.